Hi, I'm Joe Steadman, and I want to start a series on teaching ASL. And I want to use the ASL Starter Kit to do it. It'll be a multiple-part series, 10 minutes each, with an introduction, and I'll go through different phases of the game. And hopefully, when this is all complete, I'm not sure when this will be, you'll be better able to sit down and play Advanced ASL Starter Kit. So, I teach this game quite a bit, but I've never attempted to do something like this on video, so it'll have pros and cons. First, I'm very unprofessional. I have my Coke Zero. This is an official military issued cold weather hat. I stole it from my wife, and then I'm actually in a basement. I've been criticized about shooting my videos in a basement, but so I'm just gonna jump right into it and show you what I got. All right, so if you're watching this video, I assume you know what Advanced Squad Leader is, ASL as it's called, and you've probably heard of the Starter Kit. I probably have owned 15 of these. I've used to buy them and give them away, and I think I own 3 copies now. So this is all intermixed with a whole bunch of different things, so it's going to be hard to. I'm not reviewing the game. This is more of an instructional video. So I'm not going to go through all the components that come with the starter kit. Now, Advanced Squad Leader is my favorite game. And Advanced Squad Leader Starter Kit is the method that Multi-Man Publishing has decided to use to help to teach people the game. There used to be a module called Paratroopers, which doesn't exist anymore, and I don't think they're going to print it anymore. And so they're going to give, they use the starter kit. There's starter kit 1, 2, and 3. Starter kit 1's basic infantry rules. Starter kit 2 introduces guns, which is like anti-tank guns, artillery, things like that. And starter kit 3 introduces armor, tanks and trucks and things like, or vehicles. So, and they progressively add rules. So the first set of rules, which let's see here. All right, starter kit rules version 1. Our ASLSK 1. It's 11 pages, and those 11 pages include plenty of pictures and examples. It's not very much, especially to a seasoned wargamer to play. So it's an excellent way to learn a game. What it does is it takes the Advanced Squad Leader system and it takes away all the, not all of them, it takes away a lot of the more complicated rules, a lot of the fluff, and it breaks it down to the nuts and bolts of the game. It introduces your basic sequence of play, and you do actually play ASL scenarios with these rules, but a lot of the things that make ASL special are not included. And hopefully the goal would be that after you play this for a while, you move on to Starter Kit 2, then Starter Kit 3, and then eventually, jump right into ASL, the full-blown ASL, which you would do by getting Beyond Valor, which is the first module in the full system and the rule book. So there's the starter kit rules for version 1. Let's see, do I have those all mixed in here? Here's the starter kit rules for version 2, starter kit 2. Oh, yep, and here's starter kit rules for version 3. So, and version 3 is 27 pages. So you can see the big jump. And then they highlight in different colors the additional rules, the new rules as they introduce them. And then it's going to come with some scenarios. Now, ASL, you play it in scenarios. It's a tactical squad level game, meaning that you control individual soldiers, groups of soldiers like squads on a battlefield, and everything from trees to orchards to the weather to the buildings, to wood buildings, stone buildings, fences. All those kind of things are incorporated into the rules, and so it really matters on what you do. And the game is played through scenarios. And scenarios are typically an hour to 3 long. An average scenario is about 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours. And you use just small percentages of the pieces to fight out an historical battle. Almost all of your scenarios are based on actual events. The authors of the scenarios, like this is a Ken Dunn scenario. This is starter kit scenario 3, a simple equation. Takes place in Aachen, Germany. It's got a background here. and then it goes through what the order of battle would be, who fights. It tells you what maps to use, and then it gives you some special rules in the bottom. Then actually in the bottom, real neat too, it gives you the aftermath. It shows you historically what happened. See if you can play out and see what happens, what you do compared to what historically happened. All right, now that brings up the maps. The maps, all right, here they are. Let's see. Now, these maps are cardboard. Thick cardboard. These ASLers, we call these starter kit style maps. This is the new way that Multiman is doing the maps. They're nice crisp colors, and they're not the full mounted kind like came in the old squad leader stuff, but these are called geomorphic maps. And what it means is that these maps will always line up with other maps, and you can make really big maps if you want to. It lines up all the roads, and the hexes will line up so you can make a big map, or you can use them. There's 59 regular maps for squad leader, and then there's the starter kit maps, and then there's third-party products, which means third-party products is there's multiple companies out there that make products for ASL that are not official, meaning it's not the licensed multi-man product game, but they're exactly the same thing. They're made for the game. We call those third-party products. But and that's a whole different thing for debate, but I'm not going to talk about that. All right, so these maps is what you play your game on. So you're looking down, and it's got grid coordinates on it. And then you have your pieces, and I have so many pieces, I didn't even punch these pieces yet. All right, that's starter kit 3. Just got pieces after pieces. Well, this is your basic pieces, and I'll show some zoom-ins. But you have pieces for your infantry, for your armor, and then your information, which you will use to mark your pieces. Now, ASL starter and regular ASL is a I go, you go game, meaning that I'm going to move. It's going to be my turn first, and I'm going to do all my moves. And then you're going to have an option, the ability to stop me and interfere and to react to what I do. And then I'm going to do all my firing, then you're going to get a chance. And it's interactive, but it's my turn first. And then you will have an opportunity to do all your things, and that'll be the end of the turn. And the game's broken down into phases. That's the nuts and the bolts of the game. And I'll go into the phases in the next installment. But I love this game. There's no other game like it. It's my favorite game for sure. And I really have to fight to make time to play other games, because if I had the choice, I'll almost always choose to play ASL. But finding an opponent and setting a time aside to play this is the reason I don't play this exclusively. I still love my other war games. I have a lot of war games, and I do play some designer games or Euro games, and my wife likes those a lot. And the big draw to the game is just the ability to do whatever you want, and most everything you can think of has been incorporated into the rules. So it gives you the ability to reenact squad level battles from World War II in a level of realism that just is not found in other games. If you do something cheesy or you do something that's unrealistic, you're going to suffer for it in this game, or it won't be allowed at all. While there is some cheesy tactics in ASL, because ASL is still just a game, it's designed to be balanced and it's designed to be something that's fun. There are some things that you can do that are gamey, but for the most part, it's hard to be gamey in this game. It's hard to do things that are not historically accurate. So that is something that really is a draw for me. So this is just the introduction. I'll be working on the other segments of the series in the very near future, and I will try to put them out as soon as I can. So the next installment will be an introduction to the actual pieces and how they work, and maybe a basic overview of the sequence of play. Now there's some good online stuff, written stuff, that you can go use to help you learn this game as well. Just do a little research on Board Game Geek or on Consim World or Game Squad forums, and you'll be able to find links to the good written version of what I'm doing. But this is a little different because this will be a video. So, all right, until next time.